Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the Harmonious Frequencies of the Mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Rimworld. So last time we had a pretty laid-back episode. Nothing really serious happened. Just running around doing stuff. Getting the base set up again, trying to finish up that workshop area. We got a few crafting jobs set up, especially the tailoring bench, trying to get a bunch of those textiles used up. We are keeping pretty precarious with our food situation. There's definitely more that we could do there. But I set up a little bit of hunting. We got rid of at least one panther. I think there's still a couple more wandering around that it wouldn't hurt to take care of. Because there are a bunch of animals that we could hunt out there. We were able to finish up the electronic cremation, and so we've been able to clean up the kill box pretty well, which is fantastic. That place was definitely a mess. We have a rare thrumbo wandering around. It's a heat wave right now, so something to be aware of. It looks like most of the passive coolers have been built inside the sleeping areas. Okay, the two in the main areas, two in the infirmary as well. Fantastic. Alright, everything's going about the way it should be. So our crops and stuff are doing well. It looks like we have meat in here. Almost 300 meat. The meals aren't showing up again. I'd really like to find a way to fix that. So we got about 30 fine meals, 30 simple meals. Doing okay. Alright, a bunch of milk dropped from the sky. It's always nice. Yeah, once we get that electronic smelter going, we're not gonna have a shortage of steel by any means. Is that granite? That's a slate chunk. It looks like Anna's just hauling in vegetables, which is awesome. Crucible's asthma is acting up a little bit. And his peg leg, this poor guy. Yeah, if we can get him a prosthetic leg and get a vitals monitor going so that we can put in these lungs, that would definitely be ideal. I wonder if I put a vitals monitor in between these two beds, if it works for both. That's definitely something I'd be interested to find out. It would save on materials and it would be easy to implement. Okay, we have geothermal power available to us. I believe this multi-analyzer is needed before I can get the vitals monitor. It is. Having TVs might be cool. Multi-barrel weapons. I wonder if we can make miniguns after that. We were able to pick up that one minigun last time. Or time before last even. So that was lucky. So I could get this penoxycyllin going. Or I could work on the multi-analyzer. It looks like this is going to unlock a whole bunch of new stuff. And it's only 800 research points. Charge shot, what is this? Energy projectile munitions. Allows me to build the charge rifle, that's fantastic. And powered armor. Okay, let's work on this multi-analyzer then. It would be nice to go ahead and link up some production facilities in here. Got all that down. Electric smithy. Put in there. Bad temperature. Oh yeah, because it's hot outside. Machining table we can put in here. And smelter. Throw down on this other side. I'll go ahead and get the geothermal generator going. Plop it right there. Run a power conduit up like this, so it'll be connected. Thinking about whether or not to add another one over here. I might do that. We've got plenty of room in here for more production stuff, different things, so yeah, we might even be able to put copies of things in there if we need to. One thing I do want to do is a cooler though, because it will get very hot in here. Yeah, I'm sure it will connect from any point in here just about. Drop it in there. I might have to put 2 in here because with all of these benches produce heat, so it is going to keep it pretty warm in this area. And I think they'll be able to put floors underneath all of that. Just gonna go ahead and get the walls on here too, because that was kind of bugging me before. Because the animals don't really have any reason to be running around inside the... Oh good, the heat wave is over. The animals don't need to be running around inside the stockpiles, really. Unless they're capable of hauling. In that case, it's fine. That's what Animal Area 1 is for. It might be a good idea for me to extend my battery bank. I wonder if I ought to just put a battery bank in here and have this as a separately cooled area. That's worth thinking about. If I did like that, then I can go granite blocks. Let's go 1 past it. Just so they can make sure to get in and do repairs and stuff like that. As a matter of fact. Okay. There we go. This way I can fit 6 in. We'll throw down another cooler right there. So make sure you keep those cool. They'll be dry because they're roofed. And it'd be a good idea to throw down a door for that. The wood door should be fine. We've got tons of wood available. Not so much granite blocks. Yeah, 3 people working on it. Gets done right away, which is awesome. Oh, that's the floor, I think. Yeah, the heat wave is over, but these passive coolers are still working. It's down in the 50s almost in most of these buildings. Multi-analyzer's done already. It's super fast. So I think maybe the vitals monitor is going to be our next research, but we need the multi-analyzer to be built over beside the high-tech research table. Okay, I didn't know how big this was. It would fit over in this area, which would be fine. I think it would fit here, but I'm pretty sure there's a 1 square radius around the billiards table that they need in order to play all the way around it. And so I could even stick it here if I'd like, to give more room around the door. That ought to be fine there though. Okay, we don't have the plasteel, and I don't believe we have any gold right now. I don't think I've seen any on the map either. I think this might be plasteel. It is. So if we get some of this mined out, we could use that for sure. I think this is machinery. The gold is very yellow, and so I think if we'd run into it, I would have readily realized it. Looks like all steel around here. That's silver. Those are survival meals. I just saw the yellow and my eye was attracted. Yeah, I don't see any gold around. We might have to trade for gold the next time we run into a trade ship. Yeah, plenty of fine meals, plenty of simple meals. That's one of the definite bonuses of having 2 stoves, is that we even end up with 1 extra meal, like 1 over the limit of 30, which is really beneficial. I like having extra. I always prefer having more than less. Okay, the smelter's already on, which is fine. It's taken up a ton of power, but once we get this guy running, it'll balance out pretty quick. Bring that back up a little bit. Yeah, perfect. So they might end up going outside for some things, like these down here. They might go after. But that's fine, because they're really close. That works out alright. Machining table. It's been built. Disassemble mechanoid forever. Okay, we've got a psychic drone for the females. I imagine it's a medium level. Yeah, but it's only affecting her -8. Is she dull? Yeah. Psychically dull. That's good. Yep, disassemble mechanoids forever. Okay, we can make helmets, vests, several different kinds of weapons. That's fantastic. The smithy I don't think has anything important. Yeah, I could have gone without making that, but we'll have it. It's available. We can choose what kind of materials we make these out of, so if we get a whole bunch of plasteel going, we can make plasteel weapons which sell for a lot and are very effective. Okay, an emu. A male emu. I don't think we really have any use for it, but it's fine. Okay, we got a Prego's cow, and one of the wild boars is pregnant. The more boars the merrier, because I do want to have more passive hauling being done, especially with these trunks out here. If they could haul those, that would be invaluable. All that slate too, because we do need to finish up the floors, especially in the rooms and stuff. I think we have one bed that's not being used. This one? Yeah, owner of nobody, which is awesome. Bunch of normal sculptures, but no good or superior ones, it looks like. I think I do want to get some armor going. At least enough of them to equip all of our guys here. And should we get helmets? Most of them have cowboy hats, some of them don't. I think the Kevlar helmets are more effective than the other helmets. 10%, 35%. Military helmets. 10%, 25%. Yeah, so Kevlar is definitely better. These helmets require less ingredients, but use a little bit more, get a little bit more. That's good. Okay, so we've got that set up. Do I have anybody that is a smith? No. Constantine Barrow could do some smithing if she so chooses. Talia as well, but I've got her tailoring primarily. Okay, psychic drone is over, thank goodness. Yep, Barrow took care of that. It gives us a little bit of plasteel. 66. I can't remember how much this one needs. 50. So we've got enough plasteel now. That's been taken care of. All we need left is gold for that. We can do no problem. Okay, we got the battery banks built. Might try to bring that down even more. I know it's not going to be able to keep up with oh, it looks like it's doing pretty well. I've got it set to 52, but it's hovering at around 60, which is fine. This thing is just taking up massive amounts of power. We could use some steel though. I mean, we've got almost 400. It looks like they've mostly cleaned up what we've mined out. Floater had a heart attack? Or he is having a heart attack. What does this mean? Never seen it before? Is he drinking milk? He is. You gonna be okay, buddy? This looks really funny right through here. I feel like these need to be moved up to here, maybe? But I also feel like that would leave this totally open. Yeah, I'm worried about that though. I don't know what that means. Is it just gonna go away after a while, or does it keep it forever? Do I need to give him a new heart? Does he get treated for it? Yeah, it looks like she's gonna treat him for it. treatment success. But I don't see any treatment failed. Treatment failed. It's worrisome. She's failing quite a bit. I don't know why she's not using medicine for it, yeah. Okay, no injuries, yeah. It says that he's fine now. Okay, the gray porcupines are at it again. They want to use sappers to tunnel around the defenses. So they're likely going to be using explosives on the walls. They might just run straight in and try to use the explosives on our turrets, which would be fine. Okay, incendiary launcher, grenades, Molotovs. These guys should be pretty easy to handle. Everybody's asleep. I don't want to wake them up, but I'm gonna have to. She's got a Devil Strand shirt on, so that means, yeah, we have harvested our Devil Strand stuff. And it looks like Tully has been busy making things out of Devil Strand. T-shirts. That's fantastic because I've said plenty of times, Devil Strand is really good armor. It has really high armor value. Insulation down to -5, which we don't have to worry about in this area. But yeah, Devil Strand is really great. I even think in real life they're developing textiles out of mushroom, which I find incredibly interesting. Okay, she's hauling that slag chunk there. It does look like they're going to try to go around. Some of them are. The guy with the grenades, Molotovs, and the sniper. They might be coming back though. Yeah, this is a really bad time to be waking everybody up. Okay, they are going to come in through the pillbox. Yeah, I was thinking if that exploded, it would definitely do harm to them as well. I feel like they're going to be fleeing pretty soon. Oh, floater got hit. Yeah, there they go. Banner can get over to floater soon enough to put him out. Would be ideal. Come on, stop moving, buddy. The more you run away, the more hurt you're gonna get. Okay, he's out now. Awful LMG, so that's not gonna be any improvement for our guys. A lot of silver though. He's carrying 300 silver on him. Get all of that hauled. And we're gonna have to put down a couple more turrets. I'm kind of surprised they haven't been blowing up the sandbags whenever they keep attacking my turrets like that. Alright. Hopefully some people will start waking up and help us put out the fire who are capable of firefighting. I'm pretty sure Fall is not. Oh, and it got on fire now. Can you put yourself out? Or can you not? Okay. I think that's a shame. I think there ought to be some way that you could tell your guys to stop, drop, and roll. Okay, we lost the table there. Anna caught on fire again. Please go and put her out. It looks like she's carrying a personal shield, which is awesome. I hadn't seen them pick those up automatically, so I didn't know she was going to do that. And I really wish that they wouldn't run like that too. That's infuriating. Because if she would just stop moving, I could help her. Yep, she's down. Hurry, hurry. Okay, good. Get rested because you're in a bad way. Yeah, she's just burned all over. So is he. It's possible that they'll get infected from that, but I don't know how likely it is. Barrow might run over here right away and take care of them. What is she up to? Yeah, Stoll's just going gardening. He doesn't even care. I think I've lowered his priority for doctoring because I wanted Barrow to improve her skills. She's still only at 3. And if she gets up to level 6, then she can make medicine for us. So that's the purpose of that. Alright, so it's a good time to replace that wall. Furniture, we can throw down another table and chair. It would honestly be a good idea to deconstruct all of these walls and rebuild them as granite. I just don't think that we have quite enough right now. Okay, the cassowary's confused again. What is this? Psychoid leaves. Okay. We'll take those for sure. I'm not sure what we can make out of those. Currently nothing, because we haven't researched any further drug types. Psychite, wake up, go juice, or penoxycyllin. Yep. Need a research project? I thought we had one of those going. Oh no, I failed to do that because we have to build the multi-analyzer to get the vitals monitor. Let's see here. Well, we could get into this. I'll go ahead and get that selected. We'll see how it goes. Everything's going pretty good. It does look like we're down to only one component left. I'm not sure if we get components from the mechanoids. It looked like she disassembled a scyther and got a armor vest, but it might have just been the armor vest sitting on there that I saw. It's normal quality. I hope that somebody's going to be putting it on soon. Okay, Fall grabbed it. And Fall really likes the good stuff. She's wearing the Devil Strand shirt grabbed up the armor right away. She likes to feel safe, I guess. Agave fruit. It's pretty good. I played this game before in the desert, and we basically lived off of agave fruit all the time. That was a pretty good playthrough. They were all psychopaths as well, and I just kept it to the starting 3 guys. Went through the whole playthrough like that, but those were the old days. Alright, well that's looking pretty good for this time. We survived the raid, we got a bunch of research done. Got the production tables thrown down. We're working on this multi-analyzer. Unfortunately, we didn't run into any traders, so we weren't able to pick up any gold to finish off the multi-analyzer, but hopefully we'll be able to do that pretty soon. Survived that little fire there from the incendiary launcher. That was fortunate. We got our geothermal power constructed, so now we're going to be at no shortage of energy, even with this hog of a use right there. I don't even know what these others are like. 350. This one we could even turn it off. There we go. Alright, so yeah, if you want to make sure and catch my next video, feel free to subscribe. If you're interested in helping me out with my channel, it's fully viewer supported, so the Patreon symbol is where you'd go to help me out with that. And I have quite a few other videos and playlists to check out if you're interested. I thank you for all the time that you spend on my channel, and hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.